I'm Devamsha and it's time for a reintroduction. I'm 29, living in Edinburgh with my boyfriend Sam, and I've grown up in a lot of different places. Amongst Scotland, England, Ireland, India and Mauritius, it's led to an accent I can't quite pinpoint, so I leave it to you guys to tell me where you think I'm from most of the time. I'm the oldest girl of 3 and I loved to spend time on my computer when I was younger. I'd learn how to code, design and build WordPress websites, but my parents told me that web design wasn't a lucrative or stable career, so it stayed as a hobby and evolved into a personal blog as I tried to find something a bit more grandparent worthy. I tried to become a medic, not too shocking as a South Asian, but was very quickly humbled by my lack of a science brain, so I pivoted aggressively to accounting, and at uni, having to figure out everything by myself, I ended up missing out on all of the Big Four insight weeks and internships, at the very last minute snagging a corporate finance one in New York City instead. And while it was an absolute dream come true, it didn't guarantee me a grad job when I came back, so after a grind in final year, I ended up getting on an audit grad scheme at Deloitte, which I thought was my dream job until COVID hit and I was face to face with the next 40 years of my working life. So in the depths of lockdown, I decided to spend more and more time on my blog, eventually starting a YouTube channel, one of my goals since I was 13. I created content I wanted to watch but couldn't find, things like Big Four vlogs, queer how-to videos, and some personal finance tips, being someone that was really struggling with money at the time. And eventually, I used those skills I learned to pivot out of audit into management consulting at Deloitte Digital, joining one of the best teams and finding a really refreshing take on corporate life compared to audit. I expanded my creator pursuit to Instagram and TikTok, and it turned out people liked the way I spoke about money and other taboo topics. I helped people get out of debt, get Big Four grad jobs, and feel better about themselves, and eventually I even won a professional award for my efforts, and spoke at a keynote for Deloitte Scotland on how my upbringing gave me purpose at work. 6 months ago, I ended up leaving Deloitte permanently, one of the scariest decisions I've ever made, to pursue being creative and starting businesses, something I'd always felt a calling to, but never actually had the courage to pursue. So if you've been around since the audit days, what a wild ride have we been on. And if you're new here, I hope you can learn some new things from this new chapter of life that I tackle.